Thank you for joining us for another episode of A Letter To, where we discuss matters of the heart.
It wasn't until he was actually in the ground and I went home where I was like, okay, so you're not going to do this.
Oh my goodness. You held that faith until the very end
Yep.
in the ground.
Yep. That's when I finally I came to the realization like, okay, so you're not going to do it. And by then it was just, I was numb.
And so, oh my gosh. Okay. So that was when you came to the realization you were numb. And I'm just wondering, how do you rise from the ashes? Because he didn't do what you thought he would do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there any type of, I just want you to tell me about your journey. Was there any type of anger? Because, they said that the steps of grief, one of them is, of course, anger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know there are 5 steps, and I know one is acceptance, but I know for sure anger
Mm-hmm.
is one of them. Did you get to that point?
I
Because
did.
this is real now.
I did.
Okay.
My anger came later though.
Okay.
It came when birthdays started passing with the kids. Because he passed away in June. Olighton, his pre-K graduation was the next week.
Oh my Lord.
And so I had to still show up.
Because you still mama. You still gotta.
I remember still yelling and screaming, even though it's pre-K. And I'll never forget somebody saying it's just pre-K. And I said, if you only knew.
Yes.
And I yelled even louder.
Right.
Because they didn't even
They don't know
deserve
yes.
a response. But I'm
Right.
like, if you only knew.
Right.
Because he could be gone tomorrow. That's how I was looking at, like,
yeah.
my
Your whole
world was
perspective changes when
like, you
something
can
like
be
that.
here one day, gone the next. So I
Yes.
want to be as loud as I can for you, baby, because I could be here one day, gone the next. So I started to get angry when kids' birthdays start passing. Father's Day would pass. It was like events or holidays.
Right.
That's when I started to get angry because I'm like, why would you even allow us to have children? I remember the season where I could not have any.
Right.
And I remember I was upset about that.
Okay.
I was upset that I'm a single mom.
Okay.
You made me like it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be real.
Baby,
I
real
was
and
mad
raw. That's
I
all
was
y'all.
like,
That's how I've seen real and raw.
I was like, but I did it the right way. Like, why would you do that? I was a brat. I'll be honest. I was very much a brat.
I understand, bratty. Do you hear me? Because I'm like, okay, I did it the right way. I messed up. I messed up when I was younger, but when I really surrendered completely, I did it the right way. 8 years celibate. I'm just,
See?
I'm in that thing. I'm waiting on the one God for me. And I'm like, I waited, I did it the right way, and you take him. So I can identify with all of that, with the anger, with the questioning. The blessed part about your story is that you do have children.
Absolutely.
You do have something
on this
to
side
remember
now
him.
that I see it. Yes, that is the joy that I have, and I can see even them being so small, I could still see their mannerisms, his character through them.
See?
And it's so crazy because I'm like, the way my son is like exactly how he was. Like his he just stayed like this. It's like it's interesting. But
wow, because I'm telling you, I was hoping I was pregnant. I was hoping, he left me with a little something. Nothing. So it's a blessing to be able to have, to look in the eyes of your son and see his dad.
Absolutely.
And of course you had to get, and it, like we talked about the angry part, and it's okay to be angry, and it's okay to identify that you are upset. People all say all the time, you can't question God. That's
Oh,
a whole lie.
I had a lot of questions.
That's a whole lie. That's a whole lie. Because if we in a relationship, that's just like if you're in a relationship with another person and you have connected and you have the right to ask the questions because we're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm,
Same thing with God. You can ask him
mm-hmm,
what you want to ask him if you have a relationship with him.
mm-hmm,
I commune with you, you talk to me, I talk to you, I can ask you. And
mm-hmm,
I was honest with God. I was like, I'm
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
mad. I'm mad. How could you do this? How could you allow this to happen to me?
Right.
And so yeah, I went through that angry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it lingered. It some days were better than others,
Hmm.
but I got to a point where I was 100 with, like how I say I'm gonna be 100. I was 100 with him. I
Yeah.
asked God why. I asked him. I said to him, "This doesn't make any sense." Like I said so many things. Now that I'm on this side, where I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but it was a process for me. I
Did-
did not know what was going on. Really, I didn't understand
right.
his plan for me.
Yes. Yes. So did you? This is one question I'm gonna ask you. Did you get the answer to your why? Because um like not I didn't get all of my answers. I do know that he allowed me to meet somebody and that he loved me like Christ loved the church.
Hmm.
So I got a
Hmm.
chance to experience unconditional love on
Right.
earth. Everybody don't get that chance.
Hmm.
I have relatives that come to my house like a couple days after he passed away because when people pass away, your house is flooded with guests. So my house was flooded with guests every day up until the funeral, even a couple days after.
Hmm.
And so I remember some of my cousins, they were like, they all had married before me, but they were telling me that they would give anything to have one day of what I had with my husband. And some of them had been married for years.
Hmm.
But that for me, that made I mean, that made me realize everybody doesn't get the type of love. I'm
Yes.
not saying that they didn't have it, but they were just telling me to have what I had. One day they would give it. And
Mm.
so I was grateful for God that He loved me enough to allow me to marry somebody that would show me agape,
Hmm.
that would show me how Christ loved the church on earth.
Hmm.
So I got to that point to where I was grateful for that, but it took me a minute.
Absolutely.
It took me a minute to get there. So
I don't think I've still, to this day, I don't really know why. Like why
yeah,
I can't, like, yes, the unconditional love, like the love this man had for me. And I'm when I get to my letter, you'll hear it that I didn't really get to say to him, um about where the confidence and things came out because of how I saw love, how he loved me through his eyes. Like
wow,
that was big to me. I
yeah,
I never I never had that until him.
exactly,
I mean, I had heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. Okay, I was like, nah, I'm good.
yeah, yeah. And then finally, you meet somebody that is more into way more
Yes.
into you, not even more into you than you are to them, but somebody that
Hmm.
love
Hmm.
reciprocated. It literally blows your mind.
It blew my mind,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
was one of those things where I don't know why, but like you said, I'm grateful.
yeah,
Like I'm so grateful I got to
yes,
experience
yes,
that type of love. And
right,
so that's where I think it's harder for me with dating or trying to date
okay,
because I fight with comparison.
oh yeah,
And it's not their fault. It's
yeah,
just what this table that you set in front of me,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know how to eat from that.
yeah,
And it's not to say that it's anything wrong with it. It's
right,
just that's not where my appetite is. And
mm,
so I find that that's its own topic, but
yeah, yeah,
what he had what he had given me,
hmm,
it's one of those things where I'm like I was in a bubble. I was in this bliss,
yeah,
and then it popped.
woo,
And to this day I'm just like, God, your ways are not my ways.
Literally.
And so I'm never going to really fully understand because
it. Right.
I wouldn't do it this way.
Right. We want to wrote the story the way you wrote it, but hey, you the author. I mean,
Let me walk this out.
Yeah, you the author. But I definitely want to say, I remember it was some years later, but the Lord was like, and at that point, I think I was finally open to dating. And the Lord was like, you'll never find another Ricardo. And so it was not to be anything bad, but who can outdo God but God? So if if I won't find another Ricardo, God can outdo himself. So I'm like, okay, Lord. So he may not have the characteristics, you know, whatever. But when God does it, I just want to encourage you that because you might not even be ready for that. But I will say, no one can outdo God but God. But it's hard though because if you've had somebody, like you said, we've had heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, and then we meet somebody that's like all in, you know, true, authentic, and genuine as they come. And I know those two mean the same thing. But if you've dealt with trash and you and you've dealt with fake and you've dealt with just to get what they can, yeah, it's hard.
Absolutely.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. So it's been how many years again?
3 years.
Okay, he's been gone 3 years. And so since he's been gone, tell us about where you are in life now. How are you living your life now? Because we are in a studio.
Yes.
That is owned by Jenee. Hello. So life took the wind out of you.
Yes.
But life didn't take the life out of you.
Correct.
So let's talk about how you got to this beautiful place that I'm going to show y'all at the end. But what made you get this dance studio?
So I remember I had moved back in with my mom at the time, and I just needed help with someone helping me look after the kids because I was just not all the way there. And she let it go on for a little bit, you know, of me just not coming out the room. I was like in the room all day.
Oh wow.
I didn't even eat. And so one day I remember her coming in. She had Evie on her side. And that's my daughter, Evie Lola. And
Evie Lola.
and she said, "Baby, you got to get up." And how she said it, I was like, "That's God." It's like I heard him
through mama,
through her. I heard it so clear, and I was like, "Okay." I remember getting up, and then I started to get back into praying. Because I was a big person of prayer. Like that was
and
my
pray
thing.
before we started the podcast, baby. This oil that flows from her. Hello.
I really believe in the power of prayer, but it took it the wind was taken out of me. My voice was gone. I couldn't believe that my life was going this way. And so I remember I just started to slowly just start getting back into it, praying, meditating. It was easy, like slow, steady, but it was happening. And then I'll never forget, I was in the room and I got finished praying because you know y'all gotta sit and wait and listen.
Wait and listen.
Because I know we be like, okay, I prayed about it. Let's go, Feist. Come on, come on, come on, come on. But for me, that was a time where I would sit.
Yeah.
And I would wait.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you don't say anything, I really don't know what to do.
Exactly.
And so I remember I had finished praying that day, and it was so clear. It's time to get the studio up and running. And I was like, you want me to do what? Because I had the year before, I had it was before a couple of years before, because it was before COVID. I was with my mom and we were looking at spaces.
Okay.
Right. And so, you know, then I will never forget, I was on my way to go get
Keep talking.
I was on my way to go and get the contract signed, and I heard wait. And then I kid you not, 6 months later, COVID. So I was like, okay, thank you, God.
Okay, you protected me, Jesus. Come on now.
And so I was like, are you sure? Like, I know I heard you, and so I was like, okay, I got to start looking. So I started looking.
Right.
And then that was kind of how I started to escape pain.
Because you love to dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your passion of dancing. He told you it's time to get the studio because you're a dancer.
Yes.
Okay.
So dance has always been a vehicle for healing for me, even as a little girl.
Okay.
So I already had experienced traumas and all of these other things young, and dance was the way, it was the bridge
Mm-hmm.
to help me heal,
Wow.
right?
Yes.
So I was like, okay, here we go. I already know where you're going with this. I'll receive the work.
Okay.
And so I started to look, I started to do all of these things. And it was a lot of work. And it was really stressful. I got a lot of no's.
Wow.
I remember buildings that I would go into because he specifically told me what he wanted this place to look like. I had to have
Powerful.
2 restrooms.
Okay.
I had to have mirrors from one end to the other end of the wall.
Yes.
I had to have an office space, like all of these things. Because in my mind, I was like, I just need a blank canvas box.
Right.
Done. I don't need to do all that other stuff. We can get some rolling mirrors and we'll be fine. And he laid it out for me. I remember seeing the blueprint before it happened. And so all of the no's were happening because they could only get one restroom in.
Okay.
So that's how I knew it wasn't that. And he specifically told me it cannot be near a liquor store. No offense to anybody that drinks, but it couldn't be near a liquor store, and it couldn't be near any place that like sold like cigarettes, CBD, or anything like that.
Okay. Okay.
And so I was like, okay, well maybe this is because kids,
Children, right.
And so I was looking, and every place had either a liquor store or one of those dispensary type of places.
Yes.
And so I was like, God, can we just, this place is beautiful. And I mean, it would be laid out and everything, and it wasn't it. So I was just obeying what he said. And then this place looked absolutely nothing like this.
It's beautiful,
was
y'all.
it was crazy.
To show y'all. It's beautiful. Can't wait to show y'all.
And I remember there were no restrooms.
Okay.
And so I said, the only way, because everything panned out right, but I was like, the only way I can get this is if you guys make 2 restrooms. So they knocked out these walls. They did all of these things, made this small little storage closet, and were like, okay, we'll put the restrooms over here.
Oh,
and so I was like, okay, well, this has to be it.
Okay.
So I remember coming. I would come every day. I would come. I would pray, and then we ended up sealing the deal September 19, 2023.
Okay.
And we've been in here ever since.
Wow, so you've been here for almost
2 years.
2 years.
Yep,
2 years.
this month, 2 years.
Okay.
Yep.
So a year after he passed, you got up. I literally, a song that say, "Get up, get up, get up, get up out of that grave." Absolutely. So you really got up. The bed was, I would say, the bed was your grave, your place of depression. Almost.
But you could say grave because my head was in the ground. I was like, I want to be where you are. Like, I'm being honest. It was bad. It was tough. It was so tough.
So when he passed, you felt like you wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to be in there. Like, when I was in the hospital, I thought I was about to die. I had my first panic attack.
Yes, me too.
I told my mom to get out, and she kept wondering why I was telling her to get out, because I was like, I'm about to go too.
Yeah, me too. I was like literally laying down, like they were trying to give me smelling salts, but I was saying no, I want to go. Don't give me no smell. I want literally. So, oh girl, we gotta talk more after. We got a lot of stuff in common. But you was like, get up out of that grave. In like a year, he told you to get up.
It was just like that. I was like, God is really like, but I believed in God so much that I think that's what it really was. It's like, I believed in him.
Yes.
I didn't believe in me.
Okay.
I was just like, I know if you're telling me to do something, I have no choice but to obey it, because I've done too many things over my life where it wasn't what you told me to do, or you told me not to do it and I did it anyway. I done bumped my head enough to
That many
know
times, yes.
that, okay, well, if he said it, it's settled.
Ever settle. So you got up and
Mhm.
you got this studio,
Mhm.
and what is your mission? As far as like this is something God told you to do, and you know, dancing is healing for you. But why did you have a heart for young people? You have
Yeah.
okay. Just tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll get to your letter because I know we over an hour. This gonna be two parts like my last one. Okay.
So I remember being a child and dance was the arts. That was
Yes.
like my thing,
Yes.
you know? And so it was my safe place. And so I knew that I was going to do something where children, creatives, they can come, and this was not just going to be a dance studio. I knew it would be a space for anybody who was
Okay.
creative.
Yeah.
And so that's really why it's done. It's a place for the community. It's a place for creators. It's a
Wow.
place for you to come and, like, it's like a hub.
Come
It's
on, hub.
it's really, you know how people have their, you have a church, right?
Right, right.
You know, you have a building and where you worship. This
Yes.
was a place for creatives to come and get whatever their kingdom assignment was out. Yeah.
It's like I might be having a few rehearsals over here. I don't understand it. I didn't know that. But now I know.
So yes, like, so we have people that come and do several things here. But
Awesome.
my heart is for the children. Always
Wow.
has been.
Wow. So how can anyone like this is just for anybody that might see the video if they wanted to bring their child and connect with because the name of your studio what's the name of your studio?
It's Dance Life, but it's spelled Lyfe. So it's dance lifting Yahweh freely every day.
Come on now.
And this is crazy
I'm
because
sorry. Come on
y'all,
now.
this name and everything, Dance Life was birthed back in 2018. And
Okay.
I was saying for years and years and years, I'm gonna have a dance studio, I'm gonna have a dance studio, I'm gonna have a
You
dance
spoke
studio.
that thing. Come on
I
now.
mean, years I've been saying this. Like, you could talk to anybody that knows me, where I was dancing in a church,
Yeah.
overseeing like the children's dance ministry.
Yes,
Like,
I remember.
I
I saw you down there. Yeah.
anybody knew. Like, Jenee always was saying she gonna have a dance studio one day. Always saying
Okay.
it. So I mean, I was doing dance conferences, selling T-shirts and everything with
Wow.
Dance Life on it.
Yes.
Never fully seeing this,
Had no idea.
but I knew it was gonna be a studio one
Yeah.
day.
And God brought you to your place, your happy place.
Mm-hmm.
It's just your happy place.
Mm-hmm.
But just to see how far you've come in 3 years, 3 years is not a long time.
No.
To know that you're a young widow, but yet you choose to live life.
Mm-hmm.
The name of your
Yes.
studio. You choose to continue to live life because number one, God came that we may have life and that more abundantly,
Mm-hmm.
but he would want you, your husband would want you to live your life to the fullest
Absolutely.
and raise your children and just so you doing this I know he's if he could just get a peek out of heaven or where if he resting in the bosom of Abraham wherever the final resting place is until we all get there I know he would be proud of what how you didn't allow death to stop life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big step. So there is life after loss, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So let's talk about your letter. It's
Oh.
time for your letter. So again, the name of the podcast is a letter too, and this I'm not going to go through the whole recap, but the whole point of me inviting guests on to talk with you guys or to just share their story is that if there's anything that they may have on their heart that they may have had on their heart that they didn't get a chance to say to their loved one, this is their opportunity to release that. I had a guest last week and she talked about how freeing it was, how she didn't even realize how healing the letter was, and that's how God dealt with me about it.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, everybody's not going to meet their father. Every girl doesn't get that chance, or every person doesn't get that chance. How can we help the people, or how can you help the people that don't get the chance? And then he poured this vision into me, and I'm saying that writing a letter is just you facing it head on.
Mm-hmm.
Will you still want that. Yeah, but I can tell you, um, having a relationship with God, even if you're blessed to finally meet your biological, or even if you never meet them, God, the Bible says He's a father to the fatherless. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be honest, He is the best father. He really does. He talks to His children, He looks out for His children, He covers His children. He takes care. He ain't no deadbeat. But I'm gonna leave it with that. So, having said all that, Jenee has written her letter, and we are going to hear from her right now.
So I said a lot to my husband all the time.
Okay.
So it was kind of hard at first to even write this because I'm like, I feel like I've said everything.
Okay.
So, but I feel like it was still an opportunity to say what I just wanted to say to him.
Yeah.
Like if he was here, what would I say to him right now?
Yeah.
So I felt like it was an opportunity for me to do that too. So it's a little of that thrown in there.
Oh, definitely. It's your hey, it's your letter. So whatever you want to say.
So it's a letter to my love. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think of you. I still catch myself wanting to share the little things with you, the good, the funny, even the hard moments. You were my safe place. And sometimes I feel the silence more than anything. What I miss most is the way you looked at me. You reminded me every day that I was your person. What you didn't know was that my confidence wasn't something I found on my own. It was born out of how much you loved me, how much you liked me, how you thought I was beautiful even when I couldn't see it myself. I never really saw myself the way you did, but through your eyes, I felt enough. You made me believe in myself just by the way you loved me. I want you to know how much your love still carries me. I see you in the small reminders, the songs, the laughs. Sorry, y'all. You taught me so much about love, about strength, and about not giving up when life feels heavy. What I never said enough is thank you. Thank you for loving me the way you did. Thank you for the memories we created that now hold me together. Thank you for being my partner in every sense of the word. I miss you deeply, but I carry you with me always. With all my love, your honey.
Girl, you got to make me cry. That was so beautiful because I like when you said how he through his eyes, how you didn't think you were that beautiful, but he made you feel just yeah.
How he looked at me.
Wow.
I've never seen anybody look at me the way that he looked at me. And it was all the time. It wasn't when I was just, going out, but it would be us just sitting there watching one of his favorite movies, and we'll laugh and look, and I catch him. I'm like, what you looking at? And he says, you. And I never experienced someone seeing me. Like he saw everything. Like it's like he can look at me. He saw.
Such a beautiful love story. And and I'm sure he is. If he could, like I said, if it was a one day in heaven, he would be definitely proud of you. You have accomplished a lot after 1 year to get up out of your bed and obey God and have this beautiful studio and continuing to live your life. What a way to honor him.
Absolutely.
What a way to honor God.
Yes.
What a way to honor God. So, guys, we are so happy to have we're going to do a tour at the end, but I just want to end this. Jenee, do you have any final words before we end the podcast?
Man,
to the audience.
After this letter, you just
Baby, she almost took me there because I started I almost tell some more, but I was like, we done went over an hour. Don't be quiet. But yeah.
What I would say is, even if you don't have what you think you're supposed to have, don't give up on God. Whatever you do, find find something within you and say, you know what, God, this isn't the way that I wanted this to go. This isn't the way I thought my life would be. This isn't it. This is, you sure? But don't give up on him. You can give up on anything else, but the one thing you must be solid in is in him, trusting in him. Because the process is different for all of us. Your process, my process, we all going through a process, but we do have something in common,
Yes.
and that's our trust in him.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you again so much, Jenee, for coming on and sharing your heart, sharing your story. I just believe, hopefully, I really believe that someone will be touched as they watch this podcast. Someone may be going through, there may be another widow out there wondering how she's going to get up and move on. And just at the testimony that you gave today and how you're still living your life to the fullest with you and your babies. And Banky will be proud. So I just want you guys to continue to stay connected. Find us on our YouTube channel at She Works TV. Become a subscriber so you don't miss miss the episode. You'll be notified every time an episode is uploaded. Thank you so much for joining us today. And remember, take care of you. Oh yeah, we're gonna show you the studio, okay? But after that, take care of you. I promised you a look into Dance Life Studio. Here goes. Jenee is still living her life in spite of her loss. Thank you for letting us in to this. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
So this is our office over here.
Okay. They go to babies, y'all. They go to babies. They go to babies. Thank you, babies.
And then
wow.
This is where all the magic happens.
The magic happens here, okay.
This is the wall that he showed me before.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, this is for like the ballet?
Yes.
The ballet. Oh, you teach ballet. She teaches ballet, y'all.
Ballet, jazz, hip hop, modern, whatever you need.
Say it loud. Teach what now?
I teach ballet, jazz, hip hop, modern, lyrical,
wow.
ballroom. Did I say African dance? Like all of it, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Check us out.
Yes. Come on now.
And then through these, well, that's our storage closet over there.
Okay.
And then through here are two restrooms. Restroom 1, restroom 2 that I was telling you about.
The restroom she told the Lord told her she had to have two restrooms.
1, 2.
Nice. Come on, Jesus.
And this is another restroom here.
You can't tell me what the Savior won't do. He done laid out the plan like it's the temple. Come on now. He gave them instructions on the temple, y'all. It's so beautiful. And Jenee, how can they connect with you if they want to bring their children to be a part of the Dance Life Studio?
Yes, so you can visit us at dancelife.org.
Okay.
You can chat with us there, or you can send us an email at custservice@dancelife.org. I mean, we're on Instagram, Dance Life LLC. We're on Facebook, Dance Life. You name it, we're on everything. Good. So TikTok, Dance Life, all the same. So yes, come check us out.
How long have you been dancing, Jenee?
Oh my God. I've been dancing since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
Yes, so it's in there, guys.
Wow. Thank you again, Jenee, for showing us the blessing that God had in store for you even after loss. You're such an encouragement to so many. You're an encouragement to me, and I'm sure you're going to open up and encourage others just by your testimony. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dance Live.